1951 wird auch der Name gefunden, der bald zu einem feststehenden Wertbegriff wird. Der Name Ameise.
Die Ameise trägt sehr schwere Lasten im Vergleich zu ihrem Körper. Dann ist die Ameise das Symbol des Fleißes, ein fleißiges Tier und genügsam. Und da bin ich nur auf diesen Namen gekommen.
In the 1950s, the Ameise becomes its own brand and contributes to the success of the Jungheinrich company, especially in the early years. It is ideas and moments like these that have made Jungheinrich a pioneer in intralogistics over the last 70 years. Moments that have a significant impact on the company's history we call yellow moments.
Das ist ein Fahrzeug, was ich in Europa eingeführt habe. Das ist der sogenannte Schiebemaststapler.
With the introduction of the reach truck, intralogistics changes dramatically. With its mast that can be moved forwards, the truck saves a lot of space when maneuvering and allows more storage room. Since its market launch in the 1960s, the vehicle has been constantly further developed, also by him and his team.
My
name is Markus Lippert. I've been with Jungheinrich since 1988 and I'm currently responsible for the portfolio planning of the reach trucks and tow tractors. It's probably safe to say that Jungheinrich's growth has also been very much based on the reach truck. Jungheinrich is a pioneer and world market leader for reach trucks. And with decades of experience, Jungheinrich is always a thrust length ahead of its competition. The fact that Dr. Jungheinrich launched that product is absolutely a yellow moment. High bay warehouses, today an indispensable part of intralogistics. The prerequisite for storing goods at great heights creates a yellow moment in the late 1960s. It is one of the last major projects under the supervision of Dr. Friedrich Jungheinrich. It revolutionizes the storage of goods in the decades to come, the ETX. My name is Siegfried Demmich. I was with Jungheinrich from 1961 until 1992, so 31 years. I worked in steel construction. Yes, that was in '68 when the new ETX was built. I even welded it. First, the design engineer came with a bottle of Asbach Uralt because it was so good. And then the boss came. And he said, "Where's the vehicle for the convention?" "Well, here. Don't make a big fuss. Just treat it like any old vehicle," he said. He didn't want to present a vehicle that wouldn't be the real deal. That really was something. I thought it was very honest. The convention and the ETX turn out to be a big success. Yes, well, the people who came to the convention said it really struck a chord, and the orders came pouring in. It could lift 2 tons, 12 meters high. That was one of a kind. The ETX, one of the first narrow-aisle trucks in the world. It enables the storage of loads weighing several tons at heights unimaginable until then. Friedrich Jungheinrich's last major project produces high bay racking, storage and retrieval units, small parts storage, and much more. Since the 1960s, automation has been a lived reality at Jungheinrich. However, one important automation element was still missing until the late 1980s. Jungheinrich, a pioneer in the field of automated industrial trucks, already owns a wide range of so-called AGVs in the 1980s. The challenge then, as it is today, connecting the vehicles inside and with the warehouse. He is pushing this forward. My name is Bodo Denstedt. I was born in 1953. Now I'm 70, just as old as the Jungheinrich company. I worked here from 1988 until 2016. My prior task was, among other things, to initiate new projects. One of the main projects that I started with Mr. Deckers and Mrs. Brand was the so-called Kanban processing, the two-box principle, and that also included the introduction of the barcode. The barcode creates a connection between the vehicle and the cargo. The digitalization of the warehouse has become unstoppable. It spurs all areas of intralogistics. Even today, 35 years later, the load is registered to the warehouse management system via a barcode. The barcode was a big step in the automation process. The fact that employees no longer had to enter the codes manually but only needed to swipe and create a new order. The introduction of the barcode was a yellow moment at Jungheinrich. Growth has been one of Jungheinrich's hallmarks, especially in the past quarters and years. There was another yellow moment in the 1990s that made the company grow even more. At the end of the 1980s, the growth strategy led Jungheinrich to open up to the capital market. And she is in charge.
My name is Karin Martin. I was with Jungheinrich for 37 years. I started on the 1st of January 1963 and I left in July 2000 as Chief Financial Officer.
At a time when women on a board of directors were still unthinkable in most places, Martin is already planning Jungheinrich's IPO. It is the beginning of Jungheinrich as a public limited company.
With our IPO, we were, of course, somebody. Jungheinrich's reputation grew. Banks were suddenly interested. Job interviews, everything was completely different. Financially, we had a basis and a foundation that was urgently needed for growth, of course, and which later confirmed that this was the right way to go.
With the support of the shareholders, Jungheinrich grows continuously. The company becomes a global player and leading solution provider in intralogistics.
The IPO was clearly a yellow moment for me.
It is innovations and pioneering achievements that define Jungheinrich. They are also the drive for the future, and this drive has been primarily electric at Jungheinrich for 70 years. In the first years of the millennium, the hunch of a few developers led to the creation of one of the most innovative vehicles in the history of intralogistics, a true yellow moment.
My name is Martin von Werder.
I've been with Jungheinrich since 2002 and I'm currently a team leader in technology development. In technology development, we always try to foresee things. We look at what will happen in the next 10-15 years. We identified lithium-ion technology as an energy storage technology with a lot of potential. We started to write a technology report, quite small at first. Then we began to investigate and then progressively brought lithium-ion technology into vehicles. The Concept 08 is the first lithium-ion forklift truck in the world. With this truck, Jungheinrich, as an industry pioneer, presents the technology of the future. I still clearly remember that day because we presented the Concept 08 vehicle at the convention, and it was this completely new idea. That really was a yellow moment. A groundbreaking technology. Today, almost the entire industry relies on lithium-ion drives. With their pioneering spirit, Jungheinrich is again in the lead and creates sustainable value. In 2016, Jungheinrich is working on a project in Norderstedt that will change the development of industrial trucks. He has been involved in the project from the beginning. My name is Niels Sander. I'm a plant manager at Jungheinrich's plant in Norderstedt. Among other things, I'm in charge of the electronics production within the company, and lithium-ion technology plays a very big role, of course. A pioneering achievement made in Norderstedt is first presented at the LogiMat convention on the 14th of March 2017. A sensation. Oh yes, that was a great moment. That was, of course, incredibly exciting. The ETV216i is the first vehicle with a permanently installed lithium-ion battery and revolutionizes the construction and design of industrial trucks. Today, the ETV forms the basis for the power line and all lithium-ion powered industrial trucks.
Our yellow moment
was a vehicle concept that had never existed before, and to present it to the world for the first time, that is a moment I will never forget.
Das wird ein Moment, den ich nie vergessen werde.
Another yellow moment of many in 7 decades of the company's history. Innovations and pioneering achievements Jungheinrich is known for exist today and will continue to exist in the future. And steady growth proves us right. Behind the success of Jungheinrich are the employees from around the world, and have been for 70 years.